Hello YouTube and welcome back to GrunfWorks Plays Naval Action, and this video I am bringing to you live, well, simply because, well, it's been a while since I recorded something live, so, and also I didn't have time to do the post-processing, so with all the satisfactory things going on, as you can see my sales are still spasmic, but I've contacted the devs and devs appear to be working on it, so I'm pretty happy. And today's battle will be me in the Endymion versus Surprise and Essex, so it's gonna be a tough fight. I'm expecting it to. So I'm thinking I will also be probably dishing out some tips in terms how to fight against a superior force, and I hope that it will serve me well. I have no idea if that will be the case, but yeah. So, oh, they seem to go, oh, line abreast. Oh, right. Well, that's completely unexpected, but okay, sure. Okay, Essex has 20 guns and their convergence is at the water. Let me prepare my gun crews. There we go. Slightly turn. I'm expecting she will turn as well. She is. Good. Narrow down the firing field and fire! Alright, now let's initiate hard turn to starboard. Okay, that surprise did fire a little bit ahead than expected, so not really major damage, but I'm thinking I will focus my fire on Essex, actually. Alright. I'm going full rudder and we're off to exchange the pleasantries again. His starboard side is damaged, which is good because he is presenting it again to me, which is very desirable given the fact that I really want him to, you know, fire! I want to continue hammering him down that path. As you can see, this was pretty fruitful. And there we go. Hard to port, and then I'm gonna hit him with my stern chasers, hopefully also at around the waterline. Good. And since he's turning, I'm not gonna show him my rear, but I'm gonna go actually hard to starboard, and I will be firing from the stern in this case because I expect that as soon as my cannons reload, I will be able to give him a good shellacking. He is trying to pursue, of course he would. I would expect him to. The surprise is also giving me a little bit of a gun salute thing, but let's not go into that right now. Fire! Okay, I did shoot some sails, some hull, some cannons, which is what I wanted, because now I want to go hard to port, and hopefully give him another broadside while he's thinking things through. My point is that I want to be treating him as, you know, superior force, and gun convergence, come on. Ranging shot, good enough. Fire! There we go. Alright, and now we're going hard to port and hopefully deal the final blow to the Silas Aguirre. Oh, they did hit my rudder a bit. That's a little bit unfortunate. Let's see if I can hit him with my bow chasers. Let's do the emergency repair, shall we? Bow chasers, hit him. There we go. And firing from bow again, yes. And fire! Now it would be a perfect time that I should have used my fire as your guns bear, but I forgot to do that, obviously, dum-dum. Oh, look at that. Now that's a screenshot worth of episode. Now, while I'm taking screenies, he's firing at me, asshole. So I should be initiating the repairs sooner rather than later. So, yeah. Again, I'm not gonna indulge him into playing his game where I'm shooting at his both sides, because that's really unpractical. I fired across his bow. My idea is to chase him down and then I could do another broadside and convergence parallel. Yes, that's what I wanted for the time being, because I'm about to go for a stern rake if I can muster it. And fire! Some hits, some good hits. I should have, in hindsight, held that thought and broadsided him now. The important thing is that I'm keeping the surprise at my stern without the chance of getting a proper shot on me, which I'm about to give it just now. But then again, finishing this Essex is more important, so I don't have two cannons bearing on me. And when it comes to reload, this moment the cannons reload, I'm gonna turn off the cannon gun crews so that I get more repairs in. Convergence water, firing at the bow, that's the plan. He plans to turn so that to avoid a stern rake. We'll see how that will work for him. And fire! Well, very few hits, but I did cause one leak. I should probably stick to what I know and do broadside to broadside. Now I have involved also the second, which is unfortunate. I should turn the sails for easier turning, and now I allowed surprise to chase me in, which is actually a very, very bad proposition, given the fact that I was just wanting to do repairs. Obviously I deserve this broadside. I should maybe have focused first on the surprise, because it's actually a lesser tier ship, but then again I'm gonna turn, and now full sails. Now it's interesting to see where will they be going. He's trying to protect his body, and that will cost him dearly. Fire! Five leaks. I would say I'm not proud. I could have finished now the Silas, but I think in hindsight it was worth it. Time shall tell. Also, I'm getting much better repairs. Now my cannons are a little bit getting repaired, so to say. And I'm turning hard to port to hopefully get a starboard broadside on his starboard broad, you know. So let's see if that works. That's the plan. I'm putting down my bow chasers. Fire! Two of them, good. And he's maneuvering into position. Perfect. Convergence water. Ideal. And I'm waiting for my cannons to realign and fire! Now I think this was actually a very nice broadside, administered by yours truly. And I'm not gonna play his game because he went there to be in the protection of the surprise. I'm definitely not gonna do that, because if I follow him, I'm risking a lot. I'm risking their 2 sets of cannons firing against me, which is not really a particularly good choice, so... And I'm definitely not gonna turn against the wind, so now I'm gonna go for a completely different maneuver, presenting as little of the target to that surprise firing. He's not gonna do the stern raid because, well, he doesn't know how to aim, obviously. Which will give my stern chasers another chance to fire, but they're being reloaded. Okay, fair enough. Now, what I plan to do, since I'm using carronades, there is really no point of this sniping shootouts. So now I'm gonna go, hopefully, in and finish the job. That's kind of the plan that I was originally thinking of doing. Because Silas Aguirre, he's only 1 broadside away from sinking. And then we have Leonardo Pellew, which I hope is not related to Sir Edward Pellew, because I'm gonna be in deep shit. So... there we go. Come on. Full sails. I have to now get an advantage. Or a wind advantage, that is. And Leonardo, it's gonna take him a while until he maneuvers into a position where he can really do some harm. Ultimately, I will need to turn into the wind if I really want to do bad damage to Mr. Silas Aguilera, but then again, I don't need to do a bad damage to him. If I just do enough damage... it's not a shot over there. No, a little bit higher up. Let's see if we manage to do something. Couple of shots against the crew, which is good, and then I'm gonna turn into the wind. There is no ship close to me that could actually board me during that time, so... And I have to be very careful because while I do it, I'm vulnerable, obviously. However, my armors don't look that good, so convergence, we're gonna go on the water again. We are going slightly reverse, which is to be expected. Pellew is maneuvering in, and Surprise is actually very dangerous upwind, so you should definitely not underestimate her. However, we have successfully turned, and now I'm already lining up my sails to continue the turn and hopefully bring this battle to a resolve, at least as far as Mr. Silas is concerned. I could also fire on that, so convergence, 100 meter, parallel, yes. Fire! And now we're gonna do the convergence on water, and hopefully he can cause me some leaks now. I put myself in a very bad position compared to Silas, but hey, that was a risk I was willing to take. Now as the ship settles down, I'm just gonna tear her a new one. Fire! Now, that's definitely spelled the end of Mr. Silas Aguirre, but I have to see if I have 3 more minutes for the repairs. Let's actually hit the repair on the crew. You know, butcher's bill and all that jazz. So, oh, this is also quite a nice screenshot. And I feel rather protected while he will fire, so I'm just gonna angle my hull like that. I doubt that he will do much damage this way. Alright. Oh, I have the powered sails. That's definitely not what I intended. So, I have 2 minutes and 45 damage, and he is Well, let's just say I'm not really in the position to fight him at this moment, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of running, sadly. I would rather do that than having him sink me. Which is good, because I'm running upwind and he can chase me, but not at the expense of not firing. So as soon as I manage to get out of this predicament, I will hopefully run the repairs. I have 2 minutes until the repairs, that's good. I'll let him chase me for a little bit, and then I'm gonna attack him from my port side. Sadly, this battle is dragging on a little longer than I would want it to, but given the situation, I want to press now my tactical advantage. I'm badly damaged, but I'm in more superior, you know, gunnery position than he is. He has what? 19 guns each, lower caliber than my carronades, that's for sure. So I'm definitely gonna deallocate the men from the gunnery, and then I'm gonna do a jousting pass against him. However, if I manage to land in a shock, you know, like crew shock or rigging shock or something like that, or a reload shock, then I might be able to press on my advantage and see how it goes. So let's see, 0.51, a little bit more, plus some time to administer the repairs. Because these hits are also making my ship sluggish, so I have to be really careful in terms of what I'm doing here. By the way, guys, this is the way how you, engage a superior force. I've started off good, I've messed it up somewhere midway, and let's hope if I manage to pull this fight off to a close. So let's see, we're deallocating the crew from the guns, and I'm gonna be allocating them to repairs very soon. As soon as I can, basically. So within 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1, and he cannot pursue me. Perfect. There we go, allocating a lot of men on the repairs. Hopefully get as many repairs in as possible. And he is now angling for a broadside, but he is clearly not in a position. I can leave the battle if I wanted it to, but I don't really want to. So I'm just waiting till my ship is repaired ever so slightly, as much as it can be, and then I'm even gonna remove people from the sailing just to get more people on the repairs, as many as I can. I'm aware that the repairs that they will be able to administer will most likely just help me with another broadside or two, but 1 or 2 broadsides advantage is actually very, very big advantage. And at this range he can do very little damage to me, to my starboard side, which is actually pretty beat up. So I'll let them repair a little bit while I contemplate the next move. Yeah, he's definitely after me. So, okay, the amount of crew is diminishing on the repairs, because apparently they're not needed anymore, that many. So I will start allocating crew on the sails, and probably I'll start allocating the crew onto the gunnery as well. No, there's still 136. Okay, so I guess some of the ship was repaired. And as soon as the number on the repair starts to diminish... Ooh, nicely repaired. I mean, that means I will be able to face him with my port side almost broadside to broadside, which would be very helpful. I just have to make sure that the broadside I deliver will truly be devastating. So no wasting in terms of attempting to stern rake and some crazy ass maneuvers. Okay, manning the guns. Thank you. And let's go. Let's go get him. Now we're turning towards him and he's gonna get the fight that he wants. Let's see, how is his state of affairs? Okay, she is angled towards giving me a broadside, and that's a good thing. I'm gonna let him believe that I'm gonna play his game. My plan is to come in close, very close, and then converge on him. So to hit his starboard side is hit. Okay, that I can hit only with my starboard side. Oh, he wants starboard to starboard side engagement. No, I don't believe I want to play that game. Tell you what. I'm gonna save my bow chasers. Just go straight for him and hopefully be able to deliver enough damage below his waterline. That's the plan. And then engage me from my starboard side. So, let's see. Yeah, not like that, definitely. Convergence, water. Oh, he's planning to turn towards me. Ain't that a peach? Okay, he's starting to turn. That's definitely not a thing that I planned for, but given how close I am, it will have to do. No, okay, that wasn't the smartest move. Convergence bow firing from stern, and I'm going hard now to... No, and this wasn't the smartest move. Nope. Okay, well, stupid. Okay, let's go downwind and turn hard to port, and let's see if we manage, because he's facing me with his starboard side now, which is still more damage than the port side. And I will fire with my starboard side, that is more damage with my... but I will be firing from the bow. Okay, and I want the convergence to be parallel. He will be turning towards me, trying to get me, which I'm expecting. Hopefully. Fire! Now that's what I was hoping for. And now I should probably not repeat the same mistake that he's doing. However, he's turning towards me and I should immediately repair, because my emergency thing that he hit was the pump. So convergence back to the water. And turning while he's getting in a position to fire is not an optimal solution. However, if I could get him on my port side, that would be just fantastic. He's almost lining up for the perfect shot. However, I could actually shoot as well. If I depower. I could use it for another broadside. There we go. His complete starboard side is gone, which means now I'm on the way to turning hard to port and hopefully firing from stern. These were just attempted shots anyways. I wasn't really, you know, hoping to hit anything. However, firing from the bow, I will now make a move towards him that hopefully should cost him dearly. Come on. And he knows that, so he's trying to hide his flank, but he'll try to circumvent me, so let's see. Okay, I'm at good angle to the wind. I'm good angle towards him. Good. Let's see if we can bring this fight to resolve. The only thing is that the problem is the heel at the moment. But that will resolve itself as we close in. I want my guns to turn that way as much as possible, while I'm not turning that hard yet, because I want to get in close. Might cost me a little bit down the line, but that's the plan anyway. And I want to do it facing full sails, or as much as I could muster. Rather almost amidships. There we go. Convergence on the water. Perfect. Depowering the sails. Getting ready for that decisive broadside. Wait for it. Wait for it. Fire! Now, okay, I believe that should spell the end of him, and I don't need to bother anymore. So, I mean, it's an eventuality that he will sink. Now, where is the other combatant? Probably pretty far by now. Here are additional 2 for good measure. Take care and thanks for the fish. Now I'm gonna maneuver myself in the position where I will hopefully relieve him of his cargo. I still have some port armor, which he's completely done for. So he'll try another, you know, shot or 2. But I doubt that he will be able to do any real damage, so... let us utterly smash him. She should be taking on water pretty badly by now. And battle is over. Another kill. Yay! Well done, lads. So let's see what goodies does he have for us in store. And the problem is that I think that he is exactly downwind. However, I'll do that off camera. You know, guys, what to do. Like if you like the episode. Hit subscribe for more naval action content. And I will be seeing you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.